This sucker right here, oil cooler. This was the main part that I needed to fix the truck. Everything else doesn't really matter right now. But so I got the oil cooler. I also got some new intake manifold gaskets just in case the other ones are shot. And then there's some EGR gaskets and a new little hose clamp where the EGR goes and whatnot. So we are good to go. Now that was the last main piece to the puzzle, there are a few little other things I need to get as well, but this is the big thing. I can go ahead and take everything out, pull the whole intake manifold out, do the oil cooler, check the EGR, weld the EGR, do all that stuff. I'm really excited. I'm kind of nervous because, like I say in all my videos, I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of take stuff out and put it back together. So I'm not going to film all this stuff. I'll do what I did before and do stuff and then come back and update you guys because it's just a lot of stuff and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to film. So I'll go ahead and give you a little update right now. I pulled this pipe out, degas bottle's out, alternator is out, Fickum is out. So we're looking good right now. This is what we're looking like. The only two problems that I've ran into so far, which aren't big, everything's been going pretty smooth, is the belt. Trying to get the belt loose. There's like a little bar almost that when you pull it, you can slip the bar in and it keeps it loose like this. It's like kind of hard to see, so it took me a while to figure it out. And then the other thing I had a problem with was these little clips right here that go into the Fickum. Kind of a pain in the ass to get out, but once I figured out how to do it, it really wasn't hard at all. I also took out the oil filter and the cap. I'm gonna remove the turbo housing right now because I put that in to do the exhaust. Okay, so here's another update. This whole wire loom right here is connected all on here. You know, there's an injector part that I already took out, and basically before I took it out, it's just a cluster of wires everywhere like a spider web. So I ended up taking all that out and pulling it back here, so now this whole area is open and we are ready to remove the intake manifold, which is this, goes all the way around and back, and then we can do the oil cooler, which is right there, and then we can also take out the EGR, which is right there. So I just disconnected all these fuel lines right here, and I also took out the banjo bolt there. Looks like this one already has an upgraded banjo bolt. So if you check this one out, it's got 4 holes and they're pretty big. So it looks like this one already has a 6.4 banjo bolt. Usually the 6.0s only have 2 holes and they're a little bit smaller. This one has 4, so it's obviously upgraded of some sort. Probably a 6.4 because that's the most common modification that people do to these. It's really easy, cheap. At least I know this is actually a mod I was thinking about doing, and it already has it, so that's really, really cool. So the sun's starting to go down now, but we're making good progress. All of the intake manifold bolts are loose. But before I take off the intake manifold, I want to make sure there's no debris anywhere along here, or just anywhere around the intake in general. And my air compressor unfortunately is broken, so I'm going to run to Home Depot and get a bunch of compressed air, like the cans of compressed air, and blow it out as best as I can before I actually pull it off. So it definitely looks like I'm going to be working through the night, which I kind of don't want to do because it's going to be dark, but I'll pull out some lights and it'll be okay. What I don't want to do more is stop, because I'm making good progress, stuff's going good, I have a good idea of what I'm doing right now, and I don't want to sleep on it and then, you know, forget exactly where I am. So I'm definitely going to keep going, at least till I get that intake manifold out, look at the EGR, and then do the oil cooler. So it's dark now. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. My dad actually helped me set this up. It's like a little tent thing that you would take to the beach or something, and we hooked up some lights on it and wired it all up. So we've got a light here, big light down here, and another light over here. So I can actually see everything I'm doing. It's like really well lit up, which is awesome, so I don't actually have to stop. Anyways, I got some compressed air. I have another bottle of that too. I'm going to just spray out around the intake. So we'll go ahead and pull off the intake manifold now. Of course, after I spray around to make sure there's no debris that can get into the engine. And then we'll go ahead and do the oil cooler. We'll pull the EGR out, assess it, look in. Hopefully it's all messed up, because that'd be, you know, my issue. Okay, so we pulled off the intake manifold. I covered up all of the holes that go directly into the block with tape. And the tape is stuck on there. I wiped them down very, very carefully. I scraped them very carefully so it's a clean surface. And I laid the tape down there. It's stuck good. It's not going to peel off. And most importantly, it's going to protect the engine from any debris that could fall or whatever. Now, the oil cooler is right there. I'm not going to touch that just yet. The first thing I'm going to do is pull off the EGR cooler. So this is the whole intake manifold, and then this pipe right here is the EGR cooler. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off and assess it, see what it looks like, and hopefully it's damaged. So I just took off the EGR, and I don't know if this is good news or bad news. I'm kind of stuck, to be honest with you. Well, first things first, my EGR cooler's already welded, which means that there was no EGR to begin with. It was deleted. So here's the other side. Okay. Well, that was pretty clean. Whoops. That was kind of also dumb. Damn it. I'm going to take a break to eat dinner, and then I'm going to text my cousin and ask him what he thinks. That's what I'm going to do. So I just want to apologize real quick because I know this video is a mess and it's kind of been hectic ever since I found out that the truck's head gaskets are probably blown. So it's just been a mess trying to find someone to fix it because I've already taken it apart. And then on top of that, finding a trailer that will fit the truck, and then finding a truck to tow the trailer with the truck on, it's been a pain in the butt, and it's really been stressing me out. But finally today is the day. I found a place that rents Super Duty trucks that are, you know, big enough to tow a trailer with my truck on it. And then thankfully my buddy hooked me up with a trailer. So now the only thing left to do is get the truck right now that is not running on the trailer somehow. So I asked my buddy Nick to come. You guys remember Nick with the fat truck? He's gonna come and we're gonna do some weird, you know, towing stuff to get the truck up on this flatbed trailer. And hopefully it fits, because we don't really know for sure if it fits until it's on there. I think it'll fit, but you know, you never really know. And then we can head all the way up north. I'm going 4 hours north to a guy who's gonna fix it. Anyways, let me show you the setup we got going on. So here's my truck, not running. And here we got the flatbed with the rented truck. So this is a fat flatbed. Should have no problem fitting the truck on it. And then rented truck. This is a I don't know if it's a 2017 or 2018. It's got 4,000 miles on it, but it's the brand new 6.7. And like, let me tell you, man, it's actually pretty freaking nice. Like, it's a little bit too nice, I think. It rides like a cloud, but like, you can't hear anything. Like when you start it up, it sounds like a Prius, like nothing. There's nothing there. And the inside's pretty nice. Like, it's nice. It's just a little quiet for my liking. You know, this one, when you start it up, it's literally like you cannot hear anything. Like when you accelerate, you don't hear anything. Mine, when you start it up, it's like every sound in the world is like bawling into a tornado and then having a baby with a thunderstorm. Like that's what it sounds like. And then of course like a fighter jet. Oh my God. You're an asshole for that one. Holy hell, thing sounds insane. So we finally got the truck loaded up. We freaking strapped it down a million times with chains, ties, everything, just to, you know, just to be safe, you know. We don't want nothing, you know, going on. It's a long trip. So yeah, we just took it for a test drive around the block, and it feels good, feels solid. So thank you, Nick, so much for helping me out. This truck would not have gotten on a trailer without a big ass truck to pull it on the trailer. So yeah, got 2 F-250s. So I'm just gonna clean up a bit, get some food in my stomach, and then hit the road. All right, we got the trailer hooked up back there, truck's on there, and we are off. Okay, so I didn't film much, but I already dropped the truck off, so now it's just a waiting game, you know? I told the guy to take his time. I want him to do it right. I have decided what I'm gonna do as far as like certain, I don't want to give it away yet because I don't know, you know, for sure what's gonna happen, but just know that I'll keep you guys updated, and when I know exactly what I'm doing to that truck, I'll let you guys know. But I'm going for reliability now, and with reliability comes power in this case. So this could be a lot of fun, and I'll just leave it at that. It's been a long day. Earlier, actually, before I left, when I was going to pick up the trailer, I had to round up some sheep, like the animal. So that was actually pretty funny. It was actually a lot of fun too. And I actually saved a baby sheep, and I'll put the video right now. He's stuck in there. Okay.
There we go. Come out with the baby.
So yeah, I was stuck in like a ditch, and I saved it. It was like all the way tucked in the back corner, like no one could see it. You could like barely hear it cry or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I saved a sheep today. Oh! Big ass truck. Other than that, it's been a great day. It's been super long though. I'm exhausted. I've got another 3 hours before I get home. So I'll just go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is all over the place, but I promise, as soon as I get my truck back, we're gonna be back on it. I got some big things planned. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera everywhere. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.